Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Welcome to the show. I'm Dan Reynolds, and across the table from me is the illustrious.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I saw that in the dictionary this morning. I thought, boy, it just rolls right off the tongue. I'm going to use that somewhere today.
Thank goodness. I think it's a compliment, not a
oh, is it?
Derogatory remark.
Well, I was looking for derogatory.
Oh. Well,
hello, Ann.
You're going to have to come up with another one. You've got
hello, Ann.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Ann. I've got till what? A day, 24 hours to come up with something?
Yeah, because in 26 you're not doing that.
Well, I think I'm a little less this year in derogatory, so I need to really pick it up before the end of the year.
Okay, you've got to get those comments out.
Yeah, I got to get them out.
Are you going to insult our guests?
Who's coming on?
Do you want to talk about it?
We could.
Okay.
It depends on how. If do they weigh more than me? If they weigh more than me, no.
Combined, no, they won't weigh more than you. Dakota Akers and Chuck Eddington are who we are referring to, and they are our guests today.
No.
They're going to talk about an upcoming archery competition in
Archery,
Expo.
They've talked about that, or they had been talking about that before.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting.
It is. We'll have to find out all the details. But, Dan, if you're going to throw shade on them,
I probably won't.
I think that you probably should wait till after they've been on.
Oh, I'll wait till they...
Because that could be a problem.
I'll wait till they leave.
No, we're not going to throw shade on them.
No. Shade?
Throw shade.
I like to have shade every now and then.
Okay.
Is that a hip term?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's throw shade.
I would probably have to ask someone that's more hip than me, but I've heard that term. Throw some shade on it.
Yeah, I used to know all the hip terms.
Well, when you had younger children.
Well, yeah, and when I use any of those older when I use any of the older terms, the younger people look at me like
groovy,
like I've got a boil on my neck or something.
Ew.
Yeah, they give me that look.
I like groovy. I remember
Groovy's
saying groovy.
Good.
That was
groovy. Yeah.
That was rad.
What about spiffy? That's too old.
Spiffindicular.
Spiffindicular. Oh, yeah. Cool is another one.
Okay.
I think cool people use cool still. What are some of the other ones? Gosh. Nifty.
You're so gay, and that means not what people utilize it as now, but to be happy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gay.
Yeah. I'm gay.
I don't know what else. I'd have to. I didn't think about this.
I didn't
prior.
think. No, this is on the fly stuff.
We could have tomorrow, or we might be able to go and have some out of the world. Usher out these terms with 2025.
Usher them out completely. Never use them again.
What would you use? What word would you? Oh, I can't say the word.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are we getting into the gray area?
Probably.
No, let's not go there.
I think it's probably a charcoal color.
Oh boy. Well, we got this show and we got tomorrow, and then we'll be off for New Year's.
Yep.
I think we're gonna. Have you got any New Year's plans? I mean, are you gonna go out?
I'm gonna babysit my grandbaby.
Okay.
He is spending the night, and he will be going to bed when Nana and Papa don't. No, he'll probably go first. But we are, Richard and I, we just don't stay up for the New Year's anymore.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna go see Avatar, the new Avatar.
I've heard it was good. My son went.
And they even have the 3D stuff again. The glasses and the whole thing.
So I hear.
Yeah, they came out with that. I don't know when did Avatar come out?
Oh gosh,
it's been a long time ago. Like
somebody
10 or 15 years.
Me a question.
Well, who's asking questions?
Chuck Eddington wants to know what channel this is on.
843 on Cox.
No, he wants to know on the radio.
On the radio, 94.
Will this be on the radio?
Hold on a second. Yeah, it's the same as it was. No.
Oh,
No,
crap.
94.9.
Y'all, I don't even know what channel we're on. 94.9 FM, AM 900.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
There. Yeah,
Okay.
now.
Now I've taken care of
He
that.
probably
little
doesn't
detail.
know that it's on television also. And for those people that are listening on the radio, if you'd like to see us,
Yeah.
if you'd like to dispel the belief that we look better than in person than we do, we really don't look better in person than what our voices. You ever hear somebody on a radio and when you finally meet them, you go, wow, that doesn't look like them at all.
Yeah, like your perception was.
Yeah,
of
your
what they look
perception
like?
is, 8
Yeah.
foot tall and muscular, and the guy's 4'8"
And not.
and wears a plaid shirt or something. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with plaid shirts.
Well, I was going to say polka dot, but I said plaid.
So you dressing up tomorrow? Do I look like you're going to a New Year's party?
No. Tomorrow? No, to
What are
go
you doing?
see
What are you-
Avatar?
Yeah.
See Avatar? We're going
I
to go
mean,
see
for
Avatar.
the show.
Oh, for this show? Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to?
No, you're not.
See, I have no culture whatsoever, so I need to know
you
what I'm
do
supposed
not
to do.
have to dress up. I was just.
Oh, okay. Well,
stating-
some people say, you need to wear a tux when you go
Oh.
to the baseball game. I'd say okay. I would say okay. I would say
You just kind of
whatever.
get led around by your nose, don't you?
whatever. I have no couth, so I don't know.
You
those
have
things.
couth.
Well, a little bit.
Ooh, y'all, I don't know.
If I had couth, I lost it, and I'm trying to find it. Don't know where it is now.
Oh, well,
Okay.
wow. That died
I'm
really
exhausted.
quick. I don't know what that opening was, but I'm pretty sure we just ran it in the ground.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes.
We will say stay tuned tomorrow because we don't know what we're doing. How about that?
And then after the movie, we're
Yeah.
going to
Nino's.
Nino's.
Yes.
Yes. I was going to say something else.
So are you going in the afternoon to the movie?
No, we're going at 6. The 6:30.
It's a 3-hour movie.
I
too.
know. And so they've got a what is it? New Year's Eve party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've got charcuterie
Do you like
stuff.
to? You like to go like?
Well-
you like to go and do?
Well, Kelly likes it, and I'll
Okay.
go with her, and
Yeah.
we're going to take the whole gang.
Oh yeah, you've got your family.
I've got
here
a
still,
gang
so-
with me,
Okay.
so we're gonna go out and do that.
So if I show up, you're gonna buy mine too?
I will buy you. I think they've got a chip bowl that they've got. I'll buy you the chips.
I'll be home. I'm just smoking some wings tomorrow, so or for Christmas.
Thought you were still smoking some weed. Smoking wings. Wings. Are they barbecued, or how do you do that? How do you smoke wings?
I do a dry rub,
Okay.
and if you want sauce on it, you can do it later.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I got.
okay.
Let's do the
Let's
the
do weather. Okay, let's do the
because
weather.
this is just I don't know. We weren't really prepared.
I'm trying
prepared.
to stay out of the hole, but it's just
Well, the whole we're swirling in the toilet. But today is sunny with a high of 46. Wind chill values are as low as 17, but the wind chill factor, the wind is like down to 5 miles per hour.
Okay.
So, yay. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 29. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 55, and Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 34. New Year's Day, mostly sunny with a high of 61. We get a little break in the cold. And then Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 40. And Friday, what?
Friday, it looks like it's going to be partly sunny with a high around 60 degrees, with an overnight low of around 34, just hovering above freezing. And then Saturday, sunny, high 55 degrees, calm winds. I like this. Calm winds. Saturday night, low 34 degrees. Sunday, high 63, and an overnight low Sunday night of 39. And then again, Monday, high 61. I want to let people know that there's a burn ban. They just announced a burn ban in Boone County, so
It is dry.
yeah. And the wind has been blowing quite a bit, so even if it's calm winds, it's
Right.
not recommended that you burn anything.
And
so.
I don't want any rain in the forecast because I need a roof to put on.
Okay.
So that's my 2 cents.
All right. Well, let's move on to our topic to ponder. What do you
Okay,
think?
Dan.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay, this week's topics to ponder is kind of commiserating about the past year and what you're thinking about what's going to happen in the new year. Mm-hmm. And today's question is,
what past experience most shapes your optimism or pessimism about the year ahead?
Are you an optimist or a pessimist?
I'm an optimist.
Me too.
Now, do I have a particular past experience I can point out? No. I think all my past experiences, even the wrong choices that I've made and the good, all have helped to pattern me into being more of a glass is half full.
Okay.
Rather than my glass being half empty. And I'm going to say that I think that I know I talk a lot about my relationship with God and that kind of thing, but I also think that plays into it. So,
good.
There's that.
All right. Well, we've got some.
Not that I've made all the best choices, but.
Well, we never make the best choices. It's always hindsight that tells us what we really.
Do we have any response?
We do. My wife Kelly says, I think our optimism or pessimism comes from what the past year showed us about whether things can be better or not.
So she's okay.
Yeah. And then Leslie King says, having the attitude that it can only get better.
So they're probably more optimistic.
Yeah.
Than
Well, you want to be
pessimistic.
optimistic. You want things to happen in your life.
Well, I can't live in that world of doom and gloom and pessimism and oh my gosh, it's never going to be anything different.
Right.
And if you do believe if you have a spiritual sense at all, I don't think you would want to live there. But what do I know?
Yeah, I think most of those people are living in a victimhood.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in a victimhood.
They're victims. Everything's a victim. They're a
it's
victim
not
of everything.
ever my fault. It's
Yeah.
everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
Not everybody. People, we're not throwing everybody under the bus. We're just saying that tends to be a trend.
Yeah, and not everyone could fit under that bus.
You know, I remember when I didn't used to have to say that. I didn't have to preface the whole response with, "I don't mean everybody."
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
because some people get on there and go, "Well, I don't feel that way."
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Our topic to ponder question is up. What past experience most shapes your optimism or pessimism about the year ahead?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to get up here to be able to see over that graphic.
Oh, well, let me get rid of it. There we go.
The graphic was rather large.
The text was rather small. That's.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you just thought you'd blurb out our faces.
Well, no, I tried to make the graphic bigger so the text would be bigger, and I should have just made the text
I
bigger.
just like to give him crap, y'all.
I know. I've had enough of your for
one
session.
year. For 1 year.
Yeah. Let's move on.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Okay.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot.
I'd like to stop for my baby tonight and blow my top with my baby tonight. I'd like to stop for my baby tonight, blow my top with my baby tonight, but I'd be a flop with my baby tonight 'cause it's too darn hot.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot.
I'd like to
77 years ago, Cole Porter's Kiss Me Kate opened on Broadway. From the original cast recording, that was too darn hot.
Funny.
Negotiations between presidential advisor Dr. Kissinger and North Vietnam Special Advisor Le Duc Tho and Minister Xuan Thuy will be resumed in Paris on January 8.
53 years ago, the United States halted its heavy bombing of North Vietnam, and White House spokesman Gerald Warren announced the two countries would resume peace talks.
He deserves what he got. I think he deserves more than that. I don't think there is a punishment bad enough for him for what he did to those people.
19 years ago, Iraq hanged former dictator Saddam Hussein. This Iraqi American in Michigan was thrilled with that.
Any golfer who's a kid has always dreamt of playing the Masters and winning it. I was able to do that.
Golfer Tiger Woods was born on this day in 1975. 50 years ago, Woods became the youngest player ever to wear the green jacket when he won the Masters at the age of 21.
I don't know, man. That was disrespectful. And I don't like the way she said it. Like, he's a man. He's a man? So what are we?
Singer and actor Tyrese Gibson was born this day in 1978. He's 47. We know him best as Roman Pierce in the Fast and Furious. And you're going to get us flagged for this one.
Yeah.
For playing this one.
We're going to get flagged?
Yeah.
Let's play it anyway.
You show the lights that stop me, turn to stone. You shine it when I'm alone. And so I tell myself that I'll be strong and dreaming when they're gone. 'Cause they're calling.
That's a birthday cut. Singer Ellie Goulding was born on this day in 1986, 39 years ago. And that was her debut song that came out to be her ultimate hit, and that tune was called Lights.
Hi, everybody. We have a great show today.
TV host Meredith Vieira was born this day in 1953. She is 72. Her credits include 60 Minutes, Today, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and The Meredith Vieira Show.
Okay, that was it.
Short and sweet today, people. Short and sweet.
All right.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
All right.
Let me get rid of these two. Make this.
I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I
Okay.
had a couple on there that didn't get taken off, and I don't know why that was. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have Dakota Akers and Chuck Eddington, and they're going to be talking about the Archery competition and outdoor expo, which is going to be.
How'd you know what that was? How'd you know what to say?
Thanks for writing that
You're
down
welcome.
for me. She wanted credit.
I did.
For writing that down, and I appreciate that very much.
All right.
We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us.
That's 800-252-2929. 800-252-2929.
Around the Table, streaming live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table. We're talking about an event that is hoped to be one of the biggest events that's going to be coming to Harrison, Arkansas, and Chuck Eddington and Dakota Akers are here to talk about it. It's an archery competition and some kind of outdoor expo. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, we're going to have an archery tournament, which is through the schools. We're partnered with Valley Springs. Dakota came to me because he's passionate about youth and the outdoors with the Hunt Legacy. So we've partnered together with Valley to make this event something that Harrison's never seen in a long time, or ever.
Ever, yeah.
It's going to be an archery state qualifying event shoot with an expo, a big buck classic for youth only, and a 3D shoot that's open to everyone to win it. They can win big prizes. We're going to have raffles going on, and I'm going to let Dakota get into what his thoughts were and how he came up with all this, and turn it over to him.
How did all that come about?
I was actually driving down the road. It was pretty crazy, and I was driving down the road, and I was just praying to God. I was like, God, give me an idea of how I could involve youth into the outdoors through our community, and try to show them, what the Hunting Legacy is all about. And I was driving down the road, and I just said, a thought just come to my mind. Why don't we do an archery shoot with the school systems? And right then and there, I called Chuck, and I said, hey, man. I was like, is there any way that the Hunt Legacy could partner with you guys there at Parks and try to get the youth center? And we had a meeting about it and talked about it. He actually just had a meeting the day before with Game and Fish talking about doing an archery shoot.
Wow.
Perfect timing.
It was literally the day before and I had no clue that he had that meeting. And
that was confirmation.
It was. It was.
We were talking about trying to figure out if we could do a national tournament with this archery event. Could we do it at Creekside? And he calls me the next day, and I said, we got to sit down with Michael, which is Michael Solin's the archery coach at Valley. And I was like, this is going to work out perfect because we can demonstrate what kind of tournament we can run. Game and Fish is going to be there, see how we run one. And I'm excited. We can have up to 1,400 kids shooting in this event.
Wow, that's a bunch.
But you wanted to focus on youth.
Yes, I wanted to focus on youth and showing the youth the outdoors. So that's why we're doing our expo side of things. We're going to have 30-plus vendors there, all based around the outdoors. We're going to have some local businesses there also showing their business. People that sponsored us and supported the Hunting Legacy will be there. We're also going to do a 3D tournament that's going to be community-wide. So anybody in the community 9 and older can come and shoot at the 3D tournament. We're going to be doing that Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the morning.
So the general public can be involved with this?
Yes, the general public can come in and shoot at the 3D tournament or just be a part of the expo if they'd like, and get to see,
when you say 3D, 3D, I can't get that in my head. What do you hold and what do you point at?
How does it work?
What we're going to have is we're going to have Genesis bows, which is a Genesis Matthews bow, and they're going to be in certain stations. We're going to have so many stations set up. And in those stations, you'll get that Genesis bow. There'll be 3 targets set up, and you'll get to sling an arrow at those 3 targets, and then we'll score those 3 targets. Once we score those 3 targets, at the very end of the tournament, if your score's the highest, then you get to win.
Okay.
So it's not like a laser type deal. It's an actual.
You're actually shooting an arrow.
Yeah, like the 3D is a 3D target, so it's like it looks like a real bear. It looks like a real deer. Instead of shooting at a bullseye target, you're shooting at an actual animal.
Wow.
That's what the 3D.
So is it projected in some way or?
No,
3D,
it'll actually be it'll look like a real deer or a real turkey or a real whatever targets. We're going to pick 3 different ones or a coyote. And you'll be each person will be able to sling an arrow at those targets.
So get you to hone up on your skills.
Yes, right. That's right.
And it's fun, and it's a competition where they got a chance to win, and everybody gets a chance to do it.
And then we're doing an adult level and then also a youth level, 9 to 15 on the youth. And if you win, then you get to win a free bow.
Oh, wow.
So we got a huge prize for that. We'll win a Genesis bow in the youth level, and then another bow giveaway for the adult level. So it's an awesome.
Now, I'm not familiar with bows and their manufacturers, but Genesis must be a top-notch bow.
It's made by Matthews, and it's the number one bow out there. And the cool thing about Matthews is all their line of bows is all based faith-based. So it's a really awesome organization. Plus, they're the one that's supplying all these bows for these all these school systems.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a certified bow they have to use in school competition as a Genesis.
Okay. So you mentioned Valley Springs has an archery team, right?
Yes.
Are there other schools in the area that do?
I think almost every school in this area or region has a archery team.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Harrison does, but I think they might be starting one.
They might be.
I don't know about that one, but I know all the smaller schools, the 3A schools, the 2A and 1As around here have archery teams, which we want. We would definitely want every one of them to come shoot.
Yeah.
And the best thing Dakota did when we talked about this too, we didn't want any kid to have to pay to get in here. If they're not even shooting in the tournament, kids are free to come in. And we've got games set up. We got Hacky Bows, which is an arcade game like deal you can run off an iPad or a phone. That's an actual like a play bow you can shoot. It's kind of animated, and we've got lots of stations set up like that. But only adults, when they come watch the tournament or get in, only pay $5 to get into this deal. So it's really cheap, and kids are free.
That's the same with the 3D tournament. If you come in to shoot the 3D tournament, you get it. All you pay is a door fee as an adult, and if you're a kid, you get in for free. So 15 and under get in for free. No matter if you bring your grandson, your granddaughter, you get in for free. And then, like I said, $5 at the door. It's going to be.
You can't beat that.
No, no, you cannot. That's what I wanted to base all this event on, the youth, and let the youth just get to experience what the outdoors is all about.
Wow, it's going to be really interesting to see what the results of all this is.
Yeah.
Is this going to spur more events like this?
We hope. We hope, like, if we can showcase our facility and how many shooters we can hold, maybe we'll get that big national tournament or regional tournament in Harrison, at Creekside.
Oh, that would be huge.
Because we're going to be using the youth center and the Creekside for this. They've got so many kids shooting both days.
You mentioned before we came on air that there was like 1,400 or so?
We have the capability to host 1,400 shooters.
Do the shooters need to just show up? Do they need to let you know that
the school sign them up? Their coach will sign them up.
Okay.
Like, they don't have to bring their whole team, but their coach can sign them up through their website, which is a NAST, which is a national organization for this event for the high schools. But this will be elementary through high school kids shooting.
Wow.
And it's a state qualifier, which makes it's almost the last one of the year.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to get all the kids that still haven't qualified for state have an opportunity to shoot. So that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Well, the hunting legacy is very much about promoting hunting as in a sport way, or like this. I mean, I guess this is considered a sport, but you're not out hunting out in the woods type of deal.
The one thing that I wanted to really focus on also with this event is to implement our faith in what the hunt legacy is all about. And we mentioned that there's going to be over 1,000 shooters, potentially over 1,000 shooters that's coming to this event, all through the school systems. And one way that we wanted to focus on through our faith to show each kid what God's all about, is each kid is going to get a drawstring bag. And in that drawstring bag, there's going to be a Bible, a devotional, a way to get connected with a church. And that's just one way we wanted to give back to them also, to show them, God is in control in everything that we do. And he's what the Hunt Legacy is all about. And that's why I started this.
You don't know who you're going to touch.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I mean, there may be kids who have never seen a Bible or never owned a Bible.
That's right. This event is way greater than what I could imagine, and I know that God's got bigger plans in all of this, and that's why I'm doing this is to give back to the kids and show them that God's in control.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what a perfect age to do that at, because kids are all over the place.
Yeah.
And their direction can be altered in so many different ways.
That's right.
This could be a turning point for a lot of them.
That's right. This event, there's going to be tons of kids. We went and actually watched Valley Springs shoot that they had about 3 weeks ago. And during that shoot, they had 600 kids shooting in that shoot.
Wow.
And there was over half of them were girls, believe it or not. And there was
Wow.
kids coming in there with their families, and you could tell they had no idea what the outdoors was. And
Yeah.
they just enjoyed just going in there and shooting.
Right.
And, that's what I was thinking. One of my first thoughts was there's going to be so many kids that's coming to this event that has no clue what hunting's all about. That's their parents, their grandparents, nobody ever did it.
Yeah, right.
And they're going to get to experience and get to see, some hunting clothes or some calls or just different guys in the outdoors and what it's going to be all about. Just getting a hold of bow or even get to shoot at a 3D target. The school systems that's coming to shoot at the bullseye tournament, some of them kids have never even see what a deer target is.
Right.
For them to get to shoot an arrow at a deer target, it's going to be
It may
awesome.
spark a whole interest within
Sure
them
could.
too. And there's more to hunting than you're out there in the great outdoors, and I know you're very much, talk about your faith and stuff,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I think that's a perfect. It's a spiritual experience as well.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think to be
Yes,
out
ma'am.
in the
Sure, yeah.
outdoors and that promotes that as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's
That's
that?
right.
What was that? What?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing about it too is on Sunday we're not starting till 1, so everybody's got
Go
a
to
chance to go to
church.
church.
Yep,
All right.
everybody can go to church and then come back. We're doing it from 1 p.m. till about 5 or 6 p.m. in the evening. We're going to be doing giveaways. Every single person at the Expo, that's another thing that we're doing that's awesome for the community, is every person that has a booth at this Expo is not paying a penny. So
Wow.
we're letting every single booth that's there not paying anything. They're giving giveaways. Each booth's going to be giving 3 things away. You go up to that booth. You don't have to even buy a ticket. You literally fill your
Right.
name out, put a ticket in a fishbowl. They're going to be giving giveaways from new Yeti coolers to camo to calls to just all kinds of different things. And then at the end of the event, we're going to be doing those giveaways. So that's what we're doing on Sunday. We're going to be focusing on giveaways. The big buck contest.
Giving back.
Yeah, giving back. On the big buck contest that we're doing for the youth, 6 to 15, we're going to be giving away a free deer mount. So if they bring those deer horns in and they're like, I couldn't afford to get this deer mounted.
Right.
They're going to be
Okay.
able to have an opportunity to win a free deer mount.
Wow.
We're going to be giving away bows. We're going to be. It's just going to be awesome.
You can't do that without a bunch of sponsors.
That's
to
right.
be able to do that. And I
That's
mean,
right.
I'm thinking
Right.
these are not free items that these
That's
people
right.
are
Yeah.
That's
have
right.
the possibility to win.
That's
so
right.
I know Creekside and City of Harrison and Hunting Legacy are all big sponsors or
Yes,
big.
ma'am.
I don't know how to. I guess
Yeah.
sponsors.
Well, there's 2 people that I want to, really hone in on right now, if I can, just for a second, is, Chuck Eddington, Chuck right here, just getting all this tournament, everything organized. I just can't thank him enough, with parks and everything that he's done to help the Hunting Legacy. Jerry Jackson, the mayor, to be able to give us these facilities. That's a huge thing for
Sure.
this. The Hunting Legacy, I reached out and we had a vision. The board met with the city of Harrison and talked about, if we could have the Creekside or the youth center and what the event was all about. And they believed in us right off the bat.
Enough to give you both.
Yeah. And just everything that the Hunting Legacy's done for this event, it's just like the right people have come in line.
Right.
And it's just been a huge godsend. And I just want to thank them, and all of my sponsors for this whole year. They've just been tremendous, and people that's been reaching out that's just saying, hey, whatever we can do for this event.
Right. They believe in it too.
They believe in it
Yeah.
too. And it's going to be a big deal, and we're very excited.
Well, we've talked all about what it is, but we haven't talked about when it is.
Yeah.
So we need to hit that for sure.
It's going to be January 17th and 18th. We've
Okay.
got about 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, January 17th and 18th. On the January 17th, we're starting at 8 a.m., and we're going to be going till 9 p.m. at night.
And it's all indoors.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's all indoors.
All
don't worry about the
indoors,
weather,
all
yeah.
inside Creekside. And then we're going to have the Bullseye Tournament also at the youth center. So the youth center,
Okay.
and then the old gym there at Creekside will have the Bullseye Tournament. Anything to do with the 3D tournament, the Expo, will be all in the brand new gym there at Creekside.
Okay.
But January 17th, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night.
Wow, full day.
And then
Wow.
Sunday, we're going to go from 1 p.m. till 6 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the last hour or whatever that is will be all the giveaways, the awards for
Oh,
the
yeah.
shares, all that.
That'll be chaos.
Yeah, we hope. Organized
Organized
kids.
chaos.
We want to see those kids excited about winning those awards.
That's right.
So there's, do you want people to register for any? You want the teams to register?
The teams will have to register through their coach, through their school, through their online.
So if you're
sign
hearing
up.
this, go say something to your coach.
Yeah, talk to your coach. We had a couple of calls after we did the first video on Facebook and YouTube, and we had to tell them, you got to talk to your coach to get signed up. It's not something you can sign up through Parks or Hunting Legacy. You have to sign up through school.
Okay.
If you're doing the 3D tournament, just show up. We have sign-ups there.
3D,
we'll have
come
sign-ups
on.
there. Yeah, come on.
But
the Big Buck contest, you can sign up as soon as you come in the door also. We'll have Game and Fish there. Game and Fish actually is partners with us also on this event, and they're going to show up there. They're going to be there scoring your horns, getting all the information, and then we'll have a big old wall of fame. You get to hang your horns up right on that wall of fame, so that'll be awesome.
Even if you're a non-archery participant, you can pay $5, right, and just come and watch the whole thing,
Yes.
and support.
Yes.
The
It's something
event.
to see. Like I said, the first time I've ever got to experience a bullseye tournament was at Valley a few weeks ago, and man, it just actually made my hair on my arms stand up. It was just really special to see that many kids involved in shooting a bow.
And you go back and say, wish they had that when I was growing up.
Yes, exactly right.
I did not get to do
You know,
this.
in this technological age,
Yeah.
it's so nice to see kids not on their phone, but out doing something like this. And this is something that they can carry through for the rest of their lives.
That's right.
And what
Archery.
you learn from that as well.
And it's an indoor or outdoor. If you,
Right.
you
Yeah,
can
sure,
shoot a
yeah.
bow in the side, especially these Genesis bows.
Right.
That's nice.
Yep.
That's nice.
Wow.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming.
You're
Tell us all
welcome,
about
guys.
the event. The event starts January 17th and 18th. On the 17th, it starts at 8 a.m. in the morning. It runs all the way till 9, and then Sunday 1 to 6. And it's going to be in Creekside and at the Youth Center. So do you have a place where people can have a schedule of events on Facebook page or whatever?
We're gonna announce. We're gonna have kind of a schedule that comes out. We're gonna have special speakers that come in. Do outdoor speakers. They're gonna be talking about using a call or using a decoy. Just different things like that. We're gonna have Game and Fish talk about CWD and different things like that hunters know about.
Okay.
And that'll be awesome also.
What a fun event.
Okay.
What a fun event.
Yes.
Hey, thanks so much for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for
Glad to
allowing
see
us
you
to
doing
be
that.
here. And
You bet.
and
You've got an open invitation to come back and talk about
ma'am.
other
Yes, ma'am.
events.
We'll use it. Yeah.
Especially you.
Especially Chuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you can watch more about the Hunting Legacy on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. You can go on our YouTube channel. It's just The Hunting Legacy. You can find us on YouTube. Also, we have a Facebook and Instagram. Just type in The Hunting Legacy. You can see all of we've got 5 hunts now that's been up during deer season. We've got turkey hunts, trapping. Last time I was on here, we talked a lot about trapping. But that's fixing to be cranking up also. But our biggest thing is this event, the Hunting Legacy Youth and Outdoor Expo.
All right.
And we're also going to be posting videos on Facebook about what each part of the event is.
Yes.
Like the
Oh,
Big
good.
Buck Classic,
Good.
All right.
the 3D shoot, so we can explain all that to everyone.
So get ready for some
Awesome.
new videos that's coming up for the Expo.
Perfect.
Chuck Eddington, Dakota Akers, thanks so much for coming
Thank you,
in.
guys.
And check that out. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Yeah, what a cool event.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's a first for Harrison in that area of expertise or sportsmanship, and I think that's great that these guys are so passionate about it.
I was going to ask and forgot to ask if there was like an archery club or place where you can go shoot around here, and I didn't ask that question.
I don't know.
I would assume so.
Right.
All the
or a
people
place, they have a shooting range for guns,
Right.
so I have to wonder if they have some outdoor place or something.
Yeah, we'll find that out. Find out.
The college, I was on the archery. I took archery
did you really?
at the college years ago when I was out there, but I don't know if they still do that too.
Oh.
But it was,
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
And
a
then
neat
they're picking
thing.
up wrestling too.
Right.
Doing that wrestling competition.
Yeah.
Coming up soon too. That's.
When is that?
I can't remember.
I thought we already did it.
Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it was. I can't remember. But anyway, that's something else that a lot of schools, as far as schools are concerned, utilize wrestling teams and do that. But Harrison hasn't necessarily been that in the past that I'm aware of. Okay, Dan.
Okay.
Did you know
You're going to tell me about
70% of Americans suddenly woke up obese?
They woke up fat.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
Obese.
All right.
Everybody gains a little weight over the holidays. Have you gained weight over the holidays? Or
I
do you
have.
know?
I have gained. I'd love to lose 20 pounds.
You've done that just over the holidays? You've gained 20 pounds?
Within the last 3 months.
Really?
Yes.
Are your clothes fitting a little tighter?
Yes. I have not gained 20 pounds, but I would have.
You've gained.
Before I gained 20 pounds, I wanted to lose 10. Now I want to lose 20.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, do I look like I'm overweight? Do I look like I'm obese? Yeah. But I don't care who you are. You're always, not unless you're thin as a rail, you always want to lose 5 or 10 pounds.
Yeah. There's
it's always that
5-pound range of.
Yeah. And it's always that little spare tire, that little extra ripple that you just want to get rid of that thing.
What are you doing to make that happen?
I just want to get back down to 32s pants.
What are you in now?
I'm
I don't need to ask.
I'm
why.
34.
Okay.
34 pants. But I think my belt has shrunk.
Your belt's fitting a little tighter.
But my belt is shrinking. I never wash it, so I can't blame it on shrinking. But I tighten it up to the hole it's supposed to be in. And it's like, ouch!
I can't do that. You need to get your stretchy leggings out.
Well, I bought a pair of Levi's not too long ago, about a year ago, and it was I forget 555s or whatever they were, and all of a sudden I put them on and the legs were as tight as they could be, and they were stretchy. Everything was stretchy. I'm going, these aren't 550s.
No, they didn't make those. Were 100% cotton, weren't they?
The stretchy ones?
No, the stretchy ones are not 100% cotton.
Oh yeah, and
100% cotton doesn't stretch.
They used to have a Levi manufacturing plant here in Harrison.
I loved going to that store.
I know, but I looked at these, and these were made in Vietnam.
Of course.
But you paid $65 for that, and I'm thinking, it's time to buy another pair of Levi's because I know they last forever. Blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And you buy it, and you go, they're stretchy, my legs are tight, and they cost $65. I won't do that again.
There you are.
Anyway, what does that have to do with the story?
I don't know anymore.
We're talking about being obese.
But what is it that's made 3 out of 4 American adults suddenly wake up obese? Eating?
Eating?
What you eat? How often you eat? Where you eat? Do you cook? Do you, that type of thing. That's caused a bunch of scientists from Yale and Harvard change the definition of obesity is why you're finding out that you woke up obese. Before, doctors relied on the combination of height and weight alone, which isn't particularly accurate. So how they were judging obesity is not accurate.
Okay.
Unfortunately, after adding our waist to height ratio to the mix has immediately put 75% of us into obese territory instead of 40% when we used body mass index alone.
My gosh. So it's worse now You were
Yeah.
better off doing the body mass.
Now, I'm going to say body mass, unless you actually go have some tests and done.
Yeah.
This is a
Ridiculous.
BS.
Yeah, this is
body
BS too.
BMI. I mean, let's just.
Look, we just read the stories.
Right.
We don't believe hardly any of these studies and.
You know, they used to do that at the schools, and they would send you a little report saying your
Jimmy's
child is
too
in
fat.
the obese. And my son Robert was like skinny tall, and I remember once him being classified as obese, and I thought this is the most bogus freaking scale any.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get lightheaded if I get too thin.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
No.
So you should steer clear of that. Well, I think most people know how to lose. You have to consume less than you, or what is it? You have to expend more calories than you take in.
Yeah. You got to burn more than the shovel in.
And you can't diet your fupa away, ladies.
Your fupa?
Your fupa.
What's your fupa?
That
What
fupa is the area between your pelvic area and your.
Is that where the spare tire is?
Basically.
Yeah, the fupa.
The fupa.
I'll have to say that, or I'll have to use that somewhere along the way. Did you circle the story about the Apple?
No.
Issues emergency update?
No, do it. I don't know where it is.
I thought you were going to do that one since you're an Apple person.
Oh, yes, I did. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like an apple you eat.
No. Apple, like.
Okay, Apple did. They're issuing an emergency update after web browser breach.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
And what's odd about this is Apple's supposed to be impervious to.
It is.
To hacks. It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. Apple has just issued 2 emergency updates to patch up some holes in its new operating system. Apple says spyware has always been used to successfully shake down some iPhone users through security breaches in the browser software.
Okay. All right.
So, there's that for you iPhone people.
Okay. Well, we've got to take another break. We
okay.
went really long on that interview, which is fine. We love it. We love a long interview.
We love a good content.
So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more trendy stuff for you from around the table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us. Alrighty then. Yes. I was just reading some of these stories, and one kind of is pretty interesting. Talking about, we always like to talk about AI and what AI is doing. It's kind of overtaken popularity, and it's a big thing. AI is everywhere you look, and a lot of times you don't even know if the video that you're watching is real or not.
Right.
But they're saying now that AI, there's what's called slop, S-L-O-P, slop videos on YouTube made $117 million last year. People are making these unbelievably, or just unbelievable videos of
and they're
things
calling
that
it
have,
slop?
Yeah. It says it turns out that a lot of us that's on YouTube is watching slop. A new study finds that more than 20% of the site's videos are now shown to new users are created by low-quality AI, also known as slop. But slop or not, these scummy videos are still making money. About $117 million last year, and 63 billion viewers are watching them.
Well, I wonder what kind of videos they're making that are slop.
I saw one.
What's their subject matter?
I saw one today where a lady had a baby carriage next to what do you call it? A subway, and a train was coming. And she tipped the baby over, and it fell down on the tracks. And there was a guy there, and he jumped down, picked the baby up, and he stood there as the train went by, and he was being scruffed by the
force
train.
of the air,
whatever.
Yeah,
And he jumped up with the baby, gave the baby to her, and he had a white sweater and white pants on, no dirt, no nothing. So that's kind of like that's so unbelievable.
Wow.
But people are they like the traumatic stuff. They want to see traumatic stuff, so they're waiting for something to happen
with a happy ending.
Well, hopefully it was a happy ending. Yeah. Anyway,
whatever. I guess
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know how you make money off that, but I guess just from views. I don't know.
Yeah, and another story, it talks about what food ordering will look like in 2026. You ever wonder that? What's fast food going to look like?
No, I have not. What's it going to look like, though, Dan?
It woke me up last night thinking about it.
You
What
did?
is fast food going to look like in 2026?
Well, please expand on
grabbing some fast food might look a little bit different in 2026. Big chains are adding AI to their kitchens and drive-thrus. McDonald's is retrofitting more than 43,000 locations and internet connections, grills, and freezers. And AI then can predict when the McFlurry machine is going to break down. Big fast food places also plan to use AI scanners to make more orders correct. And since they're not making pennies anymore, cashless payments will now be encouraged.
Wow.
I mean, you ever go to a place and there's no one to take your order? You have to do it on the kiosk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see a lot more of that.
A lot more of that. Well, that's cutting down on their people power, I guess. Well,
well.
today, Times Square ball drop test. Now, they tested
the
confetti the other day, so now it's like the ball drop test because nobody wants it screwing up.
What if the ball chain breaks?
Well, then they won't have, I bet they have a backup ball.
Okay.
Falling Needles Family Fest Day.
Okay.
I don't, it's, okay, time to throw out your Christmas tree.
National Bacon Day.
All right.
It's always Bacon Day.
You bet.
And then search for missing Malaysian Airlines plane resumes.
Okay. That's from 2014.
Yeah, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot. We're going to take a break, a big break. It's going to be a 24-hour break. We'll be back tomorrow about this time, so stick around, stay with us. We'll see you then.
You're listening to the